Well, howdy folks, welcome back to my channel, and as you can probably see here, I've got an unboxing video for you today. Something fun that I've been looking forward to for a while, and there's a little backstory behind it. Let me give you that real quick. First I have to grab this box here, and this one's already opened of course, but inside this box is an 8-inch Celestion speaker. And it's used, but barely. It was pulled out of an amp or something. I don't even remember the story behind this, but I've had this speaker sitting in my storage area for a very long time. For years, it's been sitting there. And the reason it's been sitting there, because somebody gave it to me and I was like, oh cool, I'll make a cabinet out of this. And I'd love to build one, but like I'm missing a couple of the tools that I would need, like an edge router. And by the time that you price that out, along with the wood that you need, it's suddenly not cheap anymore. Now granted, I could use the edge router again and again, but what I'm saying is it's not a cheap endeavor to build a cabinet if you don't have the tools. If you do, it's not too bad, but still, wood's actually fairly expensive right now. Then I started looking at like unloaded cabinets. They're pretty expensive. In fact, you can actually buy a finished unloaded cabinet is about the same price as like a budget, like Orange and Vox make budget 8-inch cabinets that already are completely ready to go, that are less money than a lot of times unfinished cabinets. And so I've just been like, what do I do with this? So I've had this thing just sitting here forever just because it's a weird price point. And finally, I found this guy on eBay. He's in Utah. I'll go ahead and put his link in the description if you're curious. But this dude hand makes cabinets, and I saw this cabinet and I was like, I've got to have that. And so let's get this bad boy open. I am super excited about this. Put the box off to the side. And you might already be able to tell, but let me get this packing material off. It's alligator skin. Look at that. Now, it's not real alligator skin, it's a faux alligator skin, but still. Number one, he had a very good price on these, very competitive price. But when have you seen something like this? An alligator skin cabinet. It's 8-inch, unloaded, perfect for my speaker. I'm so excited. So let's put the speaker into the cabinet and test this bad boy out. Okay, here it is, ready to go. Took a few minutes to put that in. Now, a couple things that I should note. First of all, the baffle board does not have screw holes in it to mount your speaker, so you're going to need to drill those screw holes. So what I did is I just used some short little screws that were long enough to go through the edge of the speaker and then come into the wood without going out the other side. And I just used 4 of my own screws there, and it worked great. Worked really good in there. Now, one other thing to note, the Celestion, the terminals on the Celestion, they use a fairly wide terminal. So I actually had to clip the terminal down just a little bit. It's not super scary, but you just take a wire cutter and just clip like 1/2 millimeter off of each side or whatever it is, and then it slides right on. But now it's together, and this thing is really light. These Celestion 8s are nice and light, and this cabinet's fairly light, and it feels really good. And to give you kind of a size comparison here is, where is it? Somewhere around here it is. This is that little amp that I made a little while back. I did a video where I made this little amp out of a jewelry box. And you can see it actually, to give you kind of a size comparison, it actually would work really well with this if this was a head, but this is just a little amp. You know what, I could probably make this into a head. Maybe there's a future video. Anyway, now ironically, I don't have a guitar head here right now. I have a bass head that I can plug into it, but what I do have is one of these. If you're not familiar with this is the Smokey. It's a little battery powered amp, and it actually has an external speaker jack. And if you look online, you can find people with videos plugging these into 412 cabinets. So they'll plug the guitar in one side, send the other side to a 412 cabinet and rock on it. there you have it, folks. That's my new speaker cabinet. I've been waiting a long time for this bad boy, and I just love the appearance of this thing. And again, the price was really great. Check out that link in the description to see the Etsy seller. And guys, now I need to go find a head to go with it, or maybe even build one myself. But I've been looking for one of these, so happy I got it. That was a quick unboxing and sound test for you. If you like what I do on this channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. I will see you next time.